Mark and Will, yeah, yeah. Mark and Will, yeah, yeah.
It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know.
It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show.
What's going on, people? Welcome to the Mark and Will Show. Yours truly, and also in the building with Will. What's going on, the Don?
What's up with you? What's up with you? Ain't nothing too much. It's Thursday, closer to the weekend. Let's get to this Friday.
Right. I'm kind of, you know what? I know what you're trying to do, and I'm not gonna let you get away with it. I'm not gonna let you get away with it, man. You see, I got the Bulldogs on, you know what I'm saying? Always strapped, without a doubt. Male Bulldog, stand up, raise up. What's going on? What? When we gonna see all them Valley shirts, man? And I know what you're trying to do. I know what you're trying to do. I'm not gonna let you get away with it, though. I'm not gonna. Nah, leave Eric alone. Leave Erica alone. Leave her alone. I know what you told a fellow alumni, Stats, Antoine Robinson, you bragged about getting all this gear, all this merch and stuff. We still ain't seen. Now, don't get me wrong, we have been going to a lot of games, we've been doing a lot of stuff. But man, when is coming out, man? I mean, what's the deal? Do I need to go and do the intro so you can slide it on? What's the deal?
See, I was holding it off for my fellow alumni.
You got plenty. I know what you was doing, but you got 40 shirts. 40 shirts, hats, and scarves, and soccer stuff, all kinds of stuff you got popping. I mean, come on. Ain't gonna be that many Valley people on the show, man, besides you and Twan. Hey, are you gonna do a wardrobe change when we have them on every segment? You gonna put the different stuff on? I get you, but come on, man, come on, boy. You got to go ahead and show that pride, brother. You got to.
Hey, that's all right.
I ain't gonna let you slide like that, man. I'm not gonna let you slide because I already know what you trying to do, though. Yeah, no, sir. We got to have that Valley on her. We got to have that Valley on her, man. They deserve it. After going to them,
represent.
After going to those games, that beautiful facility that they went ahead and did. Come on now, what's the deal? That's okay. I'm gonna stay in your shit. You know that. What's going on, sis? How you doing? What's going on, coach? How you doing? What's the deal? What's the deal? But yeah, you think you slick. That's okay. That's okay. Oh, shit. We ain't want no more of them accidents. Hold it together. Okay, you slide the Valley on. At least we got that on. Thank you. Yeah, bless. Let them know. That's one of the reasons why you got the deal. They want to see that Valley Viking stuff on, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's all good. So, everybody know.
Mm-hmm. Represent.
The Vikings is on the show. Yeah. And he thought he was gonna be slick, and when we're about 1,000 different. After we do an interview, doing that interview, he's gonna have 10 shirts on, 20 hats, and all that. And you know what we say on that, man. You should already know what's getting ready to come on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Stop it. No, sir. Let me get back, guys. I'm so sorry. I just got sidetracked.
Yeah.
It's all good though. But I hope everybody has had a wonderful Thursday. Big time. Like the Don said, we're getting closer and closer to Friday. So it's Little Friday. It's Little Friday. That's what it is. So hope everybody enjoyed their day. The weather's been great. We great get some rain, some storm, all kinds of stuff. So hope everybody was able to get out and about. I'm on the parkway, so I'm hearing all kinds of music, bumping, thumping, and people walking and stuff, and dogs is loose, and people think they need to take their dogs to the walking park, but they don't. All that kind of stuff. So, other than that, I really hope you embrace the weather because my brother to the show, brother in real life, is in Colorado, and he sent me pictures that they have a foot of snow.
Oh wow.
Yeah, Luan Ray, he sent that. I'm like, nah, bro, I'm gonna come and visit, but I ain't gonna come to the springtime because it's still snowing, so I ain't gonna rock and roll with that. Um, Also, real quick, I want to thank everybody who voted yesterday. Well, voted Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. You know, Leah Macy, she did her thing. Ty Price, they the winners. But this is where you're gonna find us. If you don't know now, then you don't know, and it's a shame. At Mark and Will Show everything. We talking about X, Facebook, TikTok. You don't stop. Instagram, YouTube. Players Club is gaining momentum again. Kind of went stagnant for a while, and that was yours truly's fault. But we getting that back and rocking and rolling, and the page is getting closer and closer to 14,000 followers. Thank you. We're gonna keep on picking up steam with that one. Um, you know, uh, Thank you guys. That's all I gotta say. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me get this real quick. X, which is formerly known as Twitter. That's getting close to 8,000 followers. Instagram has got, I forgot how many they got. I got to do a better job keeping up with that. But don't forget Instagram. We got something coming for you. We just got to figure that out. Come to find out, Don, I heard, I was reading on it, and pretty much it's going to look like that vision, almost like that little square. But if somebody's on a desktop, they'll be able to see the whole view like we do.
Oh, I get what
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So, that's kind of risky. So, what I might probably do is try to keep everything underneath an hour or an hour, and then I can go ahead and post it on there,
Yeah.
that kind of stuff. So, all right. So, let's get to rocking and rolling. Rocking and rolling. And you're up. We wrestling. We wrestling.
Get
We
that
wrestling.
get that
Man,
old gold and
so
blue
you
together.
so you trying to this kill time? Is that what it is?
No, I'm trying to get that gold and blue together. Make
What's
sure
going
it's
on this
straight on it. You
weekend,
know what
man?
I'm saying?
What's going on tomorrow or tonight, this weekend? Give the wrestling people what they deserve.
All right. Well, look, you had this past week. I forgot about that. You had a gauntlet, as in a 6-man gauntlet going on for who would be the one to face Gunther, as they say, the Intercontinental Champion. You had that going on this past Monday. So Sami Zayn pulled it out by beating Chad Gable
Okay.
in the last match. So Sami Zayn will be going against Gunther in WrestleMania. So
Y'all kill me.
that's going to
Gunther.
be so that's going to be it's going to be one for Sammy. He ain't had a belt for a minute now. So and he was practicing his Ramadan, and he ain't. They was talking about that through the match and talking about, hey, Sammy ain't ate all day or drunk, so
Mm.
it should be exhausting. He went through like about three matches, yeah. So it was pretty good. I give him that. So tonight you have TNA. Is it TNA? TNA tonight.
Mm-hmm.
So then you got SmackDown tomorrow. So the Rock and Bloodline, they'll be there tomorrow night. So more likely there'll be some drama going on with them, Cody Rhodes and Steph Rollins. So other than that, you got NXT. NXT just had some. They got like they performed something right before WrestleMania. So their thing this year is gonna be Stand and Deliver. So you got the title matches going on. You have Trick Williams, he's back. You have Roxanne Perez, she's back after from injury. So you got a lot of if you ain't watched wrestling though, as in you want to watch some good matches sometime, you got to check out NXT. NXT got
Okay.
they got the youngsters and some of vets also, but they do some good wrestling in that ring. So other with AEW, WWE, their stuff is good. It's entertainment. It's more of an entertainment value. AEW is more of the wrestling, and they go strictly raw and uncut mainly. And you're gonna see people
Sound like
like
somebody
Darby.
else.
So, you're gonna see people like Darby Allin and Samoa Joe and Will Ospreay, all of them just doing acrobatic and stuff, just entertaining. Is gonna make it's a wow factor. So just be ready. Like I said, everything's coming up in beginning of April. WrestleMania.
Good job. Good job. That's how you give it to them. Let me tell you guys, and I failed to say this. Next week, like baseball and softball has already begun. We are coming to you starting next week. Make sure you have them hats ready. Because you know we rock them hats. So, first up, I'm not even going to say it. I'm going to DM the coach. Because people be trying to see what we do, how we move. You just going to have to find out how we move, right? We just going to start doing pictures like we heard. Come join us, all this kind of stuff. Because people like to see how we move. And I get it. I understand. It's cool. When you the hottest out there, you got to go ahead and see how people move. But look, we're going to move differently. And that's how we're going to rock and roll. But so next week, we are be coming to a softball game, baseball game. We in the building. We are in the building. And coach, you know who you are. You already know. And I haven't even reached out to you. We coming Monday to you off the dribble, without a doubt. So I just wanted to get that out there. Softball, baseball, you're up. Let's go. Let's rock and roll. You guys always show us love and cannot wait to give it back to you guys. And you know how we do. We're going to have interviews, all that kind of stuff. So I'm just going to see how everybody's going to react. Because a lot of people only do football. A lot of people only do basketball. A lot of people are trying to turn that corner and try to do both. And I get it. And that's good. Because it's all about giving the youth, it's all about giving them the spotlight they deserve. But, baby, we do baseball. We gonna do track, all that stuff. So, hey, keep up. Keep up because we going to be there. Hope to see you guys there.
Yeah, it's
Hope
great.
to see you guys there. If not,
great.
then you tripping. Then you tripping. You know what I'm saying? Come on and join us. It's all good. And,
Especially you have coaches reaching out. Especially you got coaches reaching out too. I mean,
because they know
it's
we
love.
take care. Well, first of all, if any of them coaches ever seen what we did last year, we did stuff that no one did. We had baseball, softball players on big time. Nobody was doing that at all. So we back, bigger and better, deeper team and everything. So we gonna rock and roll. So let's go ahead and do this real quick. I just had to get that out there, Coach. I'm gonna hit you up probably tonight. No, if not tonight, tomorrow for sure, to let you know that we be in the building. And yeah, we're gonna need some of them hats though, for real. And them championship shirts. Hey! Look, y'all know what it is. Women History Month has been banging. If you have not been talking about it, shame on you. And this one, I didn't even want to put the hyphen on her. Cynthia Cooper. Bad to the bone. All I have to put on her, 4-time WNBA MVP. That means she won 4 times. Because they don't do it no more where you the losing team get 4 times. And the thing about it is, went to USC, played with a whole bunch of other Hall of Famers, but nobody really brought her up. Because she was solid at college. She was good. She was good at college. But people didn't understand how bad she was when overseas to play. I'm not even looking at the stuff. I can tell you from my own eyes that she was the baddest when the WNBA started. Cynthia Cooper rocked and rolled, and all she did was win championships. Yes, Tina Thompson was Cheryl Swoop, but she was the baddest. The baddest, and did what she had to do. And Cynthia, I'm so sorry that it took me long to bring you up on her. Because, hey, smooth operator, man.
Right.
Smooth up, CC, smooth operator. That's what she was, man. And I don't know, and I mean, I know you sports heavy like me. Did you watch Cynthia do her thing, man?
Man, that Houston team used to be some bad girls. They was, I mean, they just winning back to back. You know, I was going with the Sparks back then. I'm
Of
trying to keep
course,
up.
of course.
Yeah. So I'm
Getting
like,
getting waxed,
exactly. Like, who
Brazilian
can stop
style.
them? Like, who can stop them? I mean, come on. They just had, like you said, Swoops, Tina Thompson in there. Come on, they can't. They can't be
Okay.
stopped. They're going back to back to back. I mean, back. It was nuts
Like a
back in those
DJ.
days. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So yeah, that was some good old days back then.
It was.
Man.
What's up, sis? How you doing?
Oh,
Yes, sir. Hey. Nah, bro. That's sis. Sis, hey, you do a great job. That's all I'm gonna say. You do a great job. Yes, sir. But nah, this like when people tell me, and that's why when our brother Antoine was bashing on the WNBA, and I hope you watch this, I hope you listen, I hope you get this soundbite. Soundbite, because there's no way like you know the history of this, bro. Because they don't they only got 3 months to play in their own country to make money. So it's serious. They're not gonna let anybody come in there and do whatever. I'm sorry. It looks, we always want to go ahead and say, well, like Curry, like this. Everybody knew Curry because his tournament run. But nobody knew that he was gonna do what he did. You know what I'm saying? Like they like, okay, well, cool. That was cute. This is NCAA. In basketball, there's more hungry wolves. It's not a lot of spots. No one's gonna let Don D go off for 40 a game. I'm sorry, that's not happening. That is not happening. They not. Even though he probably could average 35, but they're not gonna let him get 40. You know what I'm saying? And it's survival of the fittest in WNBA. So Antoine, I ain't forgot, brother. Yeah, we got that bet, brother.
yeah.
I'm tuned in with the WNBA. They already eyeing her. Like, nah, she ain't gonna do that's their goal to shut that down.
I mean, you think about it. Once that draft happens, I mean, what? It's like a month later. The
You're
game
playing.
start.
You're playing. And the difference is that yes, you probably had like maybe a little break. This depends on how far your team goes, and her team's probably going to at least Elite 8, and it might
Right.
be in the Final Four. We don't know, but they're going to be already in training. They coming from overseas. They are trying to make the team, and you're going to like the worst thing can happen. See, the worst thing can happen is if you go to the FIBA, whoever's the worst team, that are going to have no players, because guess who's number one on that scout report? Or guess who they going to know about on that scout report? It's gonna be Caitlin. It's gonna be her. So hey, I think year 2, year 3, I wouldn't take that bet. Year 1, you're not coming in getting 20-something points. I'm sorry, that's not happening. That's not happening. Duty team and all, it'll make no difference. But anyway, Cynthia Cooper, bad to the bone. High school. All right, now this may not take us long. We got the clock on there. We're trying to do a little something different. We're trying to make sure we get everything covered as we need to. And before I really go to this one, no, I'm going to go to this one right here. Sacred Heart, 57. George Russell Clark, 46. Angelina Paleo, 20 points, 10 rebounds. Zakaya Johnson, 18 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists. First of all, I don't know why y'all ain't been on the show. Don't reach out. I'm y'all know me. Y'all know me by now. I'm calling people out. I don't care. So, okay, we done DM you. Let's go. Let's get on the show. We know you bad to the bone. You need to be on the Mark and Will show. Without a doubt. Forget all this other stuff. Come on here. Let's talk. Get the people the opportunity to know about you. Angelina, we done reached out to you too. Reagan Bender, where you at? Tootie's the only one that been on the show, and that's because she was in middle school. Sacred Heart, are y'all holding it against us or what? What's going on? We gonna need y'all on the show. Y'all the best team in the state. I've been saying it. Y'all been on the polls. I mean, you know the people ain't gonna vote for you because they hating. I mean, that's how it goes. But we need y'all on the show. Quit playing. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get this story out. Let everybody know. And we had y'all teammate on the show last year. Straight baller. Come on, man. Y'all got to show that love. But anyway, you hit me almost like you was trying to go against Sacred Heart, brother.
No.
What?
I
What?
was
What?
worried. They had me worried for a second.
Okay. I'm gonna let you clear it up. Go ahead.
Yes, they had me worried for a second because, George Roger Clark going a quick. They started the first quarter off quick, and Sacred Heart wasn't hitting nothing in their first quarter, but they straightened up the second quarter. George Rogers Clark didn't score a single point in the second quarter, not 1 point. I was like, okay, there we go. That's Sacred Heart. Now, my heart slowed down some. I got worried. I'm rooting for the girls. Come on now.
Okay.
I'm rooting for Sacred Heart against Butler in the championship.
Well, I'm giving everybody opportunity to know where you lie at. They know where I lie at, right?
Hell,
They know where I lie at. So I'm just
So
trying
we
to give
see
her.
Miss Johnson. Now I have to, give her flowers now too because she just got voted again for the third year in a row, Miss Gatorade Player of the Year in Kentucky.
But did not win Regional Player of the Year.
Yeah, it makes no sense. Her or we'll
Leah.
get to her. Yeah, I was gonna say we get to Macy when we get there, but
Yeah.
that makes no sense. I don't know.
That's crazy to me. But anyway, so that's going down. That's what went down. So, and actually, they did it so early. I didn't even do a thing for them. I forgot that I thought they played last night. That's how early.
Yeah, they played at 1. No, it was early.
12 or something like that, 11 or 12. Bethlehem won 56-49 over Pikeville. And I'm going to tell you something. And I'm going to say it with a smile on my face. Because Leah probably, do you know how many points she had? Because the stat ain't. I think she had something like 20-something and 18, something like what she does.
Yeah, it was something like that. I did see it earlier, but I was scrolling.
No, you good. You good. I'm gonna do the scores and I'm gonna go back to that real quick.
Right.
Like I said, Bethlehem 56, Pikeville 49. Bethlehem, gets more. They get love on this show. It's been getting that without a doubt. They advanced to Elite Eight. I know that has to be the first time in school history. Because I don't know.
Yep.
Maybe the first time in school history to the Sweet 16.
I think so.
I know you guys will correct me if you need to. Henderson County, love some Henderson County. 43, Owensboro 39. This is the stuff. The Don. I don't know. Can we get somebody to drive us down? Because tomorrow, Bethlehem is facing Sacred Heart. We have the top 25 in the nation.
Right.
In the nation. And they know each other. They play with each other. They know. Leah Macy, Zakiah Johnson, 6 p.m. at who's gonna drive? Man, I leave work early. What's going on? What's the deal?
Man, I was hoping that our work was going to call us and tell us not to come in tomorrow because the rumor going around. So I was already making plans to be in.
Hey, I know you don't like that. I know you don't like it. But I wish that game should be 8:30.
Prime
time. That should be 8:30. How y'all messing up like this? I know you don't care about even though Bethlehem is not in Louisville, you know what I'm saying? But hey, she's a former Louisville athlete. Who don't want to see that? And you doing it so Louisville can't come. That's why there's traffic and all. Yeah, nobody's stupid. Why you think Butler played early? Why you think Sacred Heart played early? That's all. That's because you can draw. The draw is different. The time that you set is also different. You doing that so Louisville can't come up here.
Yeah.
Prove me wrong. Come on the show. Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
Who does it? These parents of the time? I don't care about the parents because you got to play the best to be the best. Sacred Heart is the best. Until somebody knocks them out, they the best. I don't care what no one says. They the best. Knock them out,
No doubt.
then okay, we got a new champion. But these times are rigged on purpose.
Just
Because
like next week.
because what Sacred Heart played at what 130 two no the Sacred Heart played at what they just got played at what 4 some
Yeah, it was some odd. It was maybe
yeah
3, 4. It was
Mom,
something, but
Mom Dukes got to take off from work.
right.
Mom Dukes got to and drive an hour and 10 minutes to
And
Lex.
get caught up in the traffic.
Get caught up in traffic and all that kind of stuff, man. We know what y'all doing, bro. That's bogus, dude. I'd rather the games be at Western Kentucky, man, even though that's farther. You know what I'm saying? It's great. I mean, because Louisville, they're like, oh, no, too much crime. It's so much crime in Lexington and Bowling Green, but, it's okay. It's homelessness. It's crackheads. It's all kinds of stuff in these different cities, just like everywhere.
Everyone.
Prevalent. Drugs is prevalent everywhere. Crime is prevalent everywhere. But you're going to use the excuse, big city. But I'm going to tell you what, the Don and I talked about, well, I know the Don and the Don, T-Rock, and Mr. Stats, we all have talked about this before. I talked to this with Yashura, who's a part of the team. She helps me with the marketing and things like that. The crazy thing is this. The way the stuff is drawn up is all perfect. What if the city only had 6 high schools versus 28 high schools that you have? 30-something high schools or whatever it is, 26, 22 high schools. If there was only 6 high schools, do you know how much talent these schools would have? And that they would win state championship in everything? Everything. Yeah, I said it. Everything. When we interview these kids and we talk about, man, what high school? There's only one option or 2 options.
Right.
In Louisville's 20-something options. Just think if you cut that down to only 6. How much talent would go? Like, it wouldn't make no difference. Yeah, you can put us against each other, but we're going to blow everybody else out. That's how much talent it is in the city of Louisville. In every sport. So continue to do what you do. We wanted to go ahead and do stuff, have stuff in our community, and then the bus scene and all that kind of stuff. That kind of messed up everything. But just think if we only had 6 high schools. I ain't talking about the private. You keep the privates. You know how much talent would be playing? Yeah. Go figure that out.
Ugly.
Yeah, it'll be ugly because we win. The city of Louisville will be winning championships every year. I mean, we damn near do it every year in football. I mean, for real.
True.
So it is what it is. So, but Sacred Heart, congratulations. We got to get these star players on. Come on, quit playing. Stop playing. Quit playing. Stop playing. Man, let's go ahead and get into some NFL real quick. We're gonna go to NFL. To what's going on with it. So Seahawks trade for Commanders quarterback. Why? What was that reason? I mean, don't get me wrong, Geno's not just a gap. You know what I'm saying? A stopgap. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, or trying to get somebody. No, he's not, because he's better than Hal. Hal's average. And you probably gonna have to draft a quarterback in about a couple of years anyway.
Yeah. Wouldn't be surprised to drop one down. Right. I mean,
What's your thought besides that? I mean, did Hal show you anything at Washington or?
No.
Okay.
I mean, it's like you said, why? I mean, that's like a Sam Donald equivalent. I mean,
And he can start somewhere. He got
Right.
traded.
he did. I
What,
can't
to
even
Minnesota or something?
Minnesota. It is. Yeah. I mean, it's crazy, like you said, where these quarterbacks are just getting recycled all over the place, and half of them are just mediocre and average. I mean, why y'all even? And then y'all paying them. It's like, what are y'all thinking? Like Seahawks. Well, I'm happy for the Seahawks. That we can just smack them some more. So why not? But it's just stupid moves these teams are making half the time now.
It's beyond stupid, and it's not even funny. It's not even. That's the crazy thing. It's not even funny. Why are you making these moves? That's really stupid. But it is what it is. You keep it moving. So way to go with that one. Let's go with this one. Jags signing 49ers defensive line, former 49ers defensive line Armstead. And I'm gonna let you tackle this first because I have a reason what I'm thinking of. But go ahead. What do you think about this signing, brother?
Well, you seen, there had to be somebody had to be let go eventually. I mean, so much money can only let around, spread around. I mean, spread around, and people are giving up money, restructuring contracts. It's going to be bodies dropping somewhere. So of course, everybody couldn't stay. I mean, I think it's okay. Because we did just bring in your boy Leonard. So I mean,
He about 50 years old, ain't
but still, somebody had to.
he? I got poked. I got poked y'all. Y'all whip our ass every year. I got poked.
That's what I'm saying. But yeah, I mean, Jags needed it. I believe that. So I think it's a good pickup for him. I think so. It'll work for him in the long run.
Okay, so my thing is
Healthy.
this. My thing is this. What did he start last year that he didn't have the previous years? The podcast.
Oh.
Unless you're a bona fide star. And don't get me wrong, he's legit. Dude can rock out. He's been rocking out. But they don't want to hear them stories and these players coming in there talking about, and you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a
Right.
distraction.
We've talked about this.
Yes, it's a distraction. I don't know why Golden State still got old boy. Like, dude, that's a distraction. You know what I'm saying? Stop it. You already playing football. You don't need no other stuff. But you're like, hey, I'm gonna do it too. And what happened? You was the first one on the block because they're like, dude, we go get you replaced, get the Chase replace everything.
Yeah.
Cut them off, bro. Cut them off. That's crazy, but it's true. I mean, these let the Jags deal with that or whoever else.
Yeah, once you said it, when now you think about it, it's like, yeah, I didn't think about that in the long run. So, right.
As this added drama. Like I'm not trying to deal with that. I'm not trying to do that. The NFL looking into tamper with the Falcons and the Eagles. So tampering. That's what I'm saying. Into tampering. Because I know some of y'all guys get kind of crazy and like Tampa. Is that supposed to be Tampa Bay or whatever? Tampering. And we're talking about with Cousins and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I seen where Cousin said that too.
Well,
I mean, it's like, did he slip? It's like-
And also Franklin, coach for Penn State for Barkley.
yeah, you did
He
say that,
also
yeah,
said it.
Barkley. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he also
Yeah.
said it.
I mean, are y'all not thinking before y'all say these? Because that's not right.
No,
Like,
that's not right. You don't do all that. That's
like,
crazy.
we've been talking. Like, we've been talking about this.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
come
crazy.
on, man.
That's crazy. And I guess they think. I mean, and really, what? Let me ask you this. And I know we're not on the board. We don't understand. I mean, we don't. We don't have no control of it. If you found them guilty, what would you? Can you pull the Lakers and Chris Paul stuff? Even though that wasn't tampering, it was
Right.
just like we didn't feel that was right. Would the
Yeah.
NFL pull that and say, "Hey, We're gonna go ahead and just chop that.
Mm.
See, like, can you void that? Because you have
Yeah, I
that
feel what you're
power to
saying.
void it.
Right. Money. That's all they're gonna probably hit them with, some money.
A fine. Yep. And you
Hmm.
still get the and you know what? If that's the case, I'll be tampering my ass off.
Yeah, it's like, okay, what's the use even bringing it up then? We could do it behind closed doors.
Right.
I mean, yeah.
Send a fine me and let's keep it going. So yeah,
Yep.
and that's crazy. And that's what's gonna happen. Nothing's gonna happen. They're not gonna say that cannot exist. They're not gonna do that. They're not gonna do that. And it is what it is. The Lions, Tigers, and this is a great pickup.
Oh my.
Signed former, that's right, hit it. Bengals defensive tackle Reader. Reader's a monster. He is a brick. He was a brick wall for the Bengals. The Lions, hey man,
Yeah, the
great
Lions
pickup.
getting, yeah. Especially for the Lions and their deeds already.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was suspect. It was suspect. Now you going ahead and you ain't got to, get another, defensive tackle, rock and roll with that. That's what it's about. That's what it's about, man. I love it. I love it, man. I got the Lions behind me, baby. You know what I'm saying? I always gonna have the Lions behind me. That's my pops
Right.
team. So yes, that's always. But I love that. You got that money to spend? Go ahead and do it.
Yeah, Bengals falling apart.
Yeah, they trying. They trying. They trying. But 502 trade. This got to be the first
502.
time.
Ever.
This had to be the first time
It's
that
crazy.
two dudes, Louisville, and even if somebody's from Jeff or whatever you want to say, I don't know, but even two high school dudes play Trinity and Saint X. Falcons trade Ritter to the Cardinals for more. I love this for the Falcons. I have been talking about Ritter. I didn't think that he was going to be that quarterback and all that kind of stuff. I said that. And I meant that. That right there, great move for the Falcons because, you still was trying to place Calvin Ridley and all that kind of stuff. Now you can Rondell Moore is special. If he's healthy, he's special.
Yeah.
Cardinals, why are you getting rid of for it? Like, I mean, he's gonna be a backup. Like, you didn't want Rondell that bad?
Yeah. That don't even seem right.
Nah, I don't see it right.
But that's a hell of a pickup. Like I said, my guy at work, he's from Georgia, a big Falcons fan, and once he's the one informed me of the trade, and he hollered out like Christmas morning. I'm like, what's going on? He's like, Rondell for Ritter. I'm like,
Yeah, who
really?
does that? Yeah, that was, yeah, that was.
I'm like, wow.
Dude, they got Kurt, and even though Kurt is nothing, but still, he's way better than Ritter. So it's like, damn, dude, like
Yeah,
they
that's
just did
very true.
they did an old school swap.
Yeah, yeah. Moore's utility. Moore's gonna be all over the field. He's gonna be getting a handoff thrown to.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, he's
running. Yeah,
he's fast as hell. He's
oh yeah.
stocky built. Yeah, you gonna have problems with that. I love that, man. Great. I mean, I can't even say nothing less than that, man. When I saw that, I was like, oh, I saw the 502 angle, but I was like, that's special.
Good pickup.
Dolphins signing former Commanders cornerback Fuller, which is great because you got rid of Xavier Howard.
Hmm.
Been hurt, continue getting hurt and stuff like this, and Fuller's been a tough DB, man. I love it, man. Like not like when you get past the first 2 days, especially the first day. Now it's like these great players are still available. They're just not getting that marquee money. You
Yeah.
get that 1 year deal. That kind of stuff, man. I love that, man. And I know you all 49ers, but what you think about this, bro?
I mean, now like you were saying though, you got after that first day, you got those bigger names getting signed. Mostly like you said, the Henrys, the Mixons, all the bigger names they getting signed, Cousins and all that. But then you got the ones to fill in, the good players, but they're gonna fill in the positions. Now we're gonna fill in the positions and the available needs. So okay, we let that cornerback go, but Fuller's out there. Hey, let's bring him on in. I mean, I think I've seen somewhere today where Dolphins have made a couple of pickups and undercover pickups that's not really been loud, but once you look at them, it's like,
That's what they
hey,
need.
okay, Dolphins, y'all have did a little something. Didn't even see that under the radar pickup.
Love it. Love it. Love it. Make sure you guys follow, like, subscribe, everything that we own. Let's go ahead and do that. Great pickup for the Dolphins, big time. Bills signing former Commanders Curtis Samuel. This struck me because dudes get 3 years, $30 million. Why? I know they lost. They lost their receiver, one of their receivers,
Davis,
Davis,
Davis.
but Curtis Samuel is definitely not him. Like you should have. I don't know what he signed for, but damn, you could have gave it to him, right? Unless he didn't want to be there. Curtis Samuel. I was thinking, is that Debo? Like when I saw it at first, like maybe it's Debo, and Debo would get more money in that because he's already signed. But it's still like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
I don't get that. I don't get that.
There goes another team wasting some more money.
Well, hell, it sounds like you might be trying to gear up that old boy might sit out and you trying to get rid of him. Diggs. He's not Diggs. I'm not saying he's not Diggs, but you got to make sure you have, because if Josh Allen is truly that guy, it really ain't going to make a difference who he got. Mahomes is showing everybody it makes no difference who you are. Wish upon a star. It makes no difference. If you that quarterback,
right,
you don't need no star receiver. And what's the deal? That's the deal. Last but not least, GM of the year that keeps on doing it. Signed former Bucks linebacker Devin White. And 1 year, 7.5. As a Dallas fan, I hate that. But I see videos, dude missing tackles and stuff. But name-wise, that's cool and all that. And I get it. But you're still going to have that defensive coordinator to bring it out, do what you got to do. They done made some changes and all that kind of stuff. Name-wise, great signing, but everything's got to fit. Fletcher Cox is going to hurt. He's not there.
Right.
And they lost some other, the DN and all that kind of stuff. All that's going to hurt. But I love their GM because they're aggressive.
To help them.
And so, it is what it is. My team, we going to wait till week 14. We're gonna wait till the end of March, and then we're gonna
leftovers.
Who's servable? Who are you healthy, son? Can you still play a little bit? Let's go. That's what we do.
Let's go.
That's what we do. Y'all know I am the more realistic Dallas Cowboys fan, because we're gonna sit there and do this, and that's what we do. Nothing less. That's why we rock and roll with that. So that's what's gonna happen, and we're gonna sit back and relax while everybody else getting stars. But you know what? I have no problem because I know football, and I know, if you get quality over quantity, I'll take that. But you can't sit here and think we can't make no moves, because you didn't do shit last year. You got blown out against the other team. All right. So, moving right along. I don't know. The system must be messed up. I'm trying to see the comments and stuff like that. I'm not getting them fully like I should. Let me see. That's cool. Nobody. But go ahead. Make sure you like, follow, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. So, we talked about the Louisville coach being fired yesterday. We went into that, and it happened. We knew it was going to happen, all that kind of stuff. It is what it is. But today we want to talk about the candidates, right? We want to talk about who's available, who you want. Like, go ahead and comment. Let us know who you think we should get, and all this kind of stuff. But it's a little different on the show because y'all know I'm prepared. So we got a list of candidates. and you can comment and say that you agree, you disagree. So the Don and I are gonna go back and forth and talk about these plays. And the great thing is Don don't know. He didn't know this was happening. We want the Don to be this raw and uncut as possible. He don't know what I'm gonna talk about. Period. That's doing the show, and that's everybody. That's from everybody who be on the show. You know, I want to get the rawness on it. So we're gonna rock and roll with that. So hey, let's go. Let's get it, and we're gonna rock and roll. And so the first one up, Mick Cronin. We know what? We're gonna bring him center. We're gonna bring him to center right here. And we're talking about candidates. We're not saying you could this is how this is gonna roll, the Dom. I'm gonna bring these coaches up. We're gonna talk about it. You can say you don't want that, you don't want it. The floor is open. So UCLA coach Mick Cronin, overall 477 wins and 218 losses in his overall career. 680, 68% of the wins, 69 ain't bad. Salaries 4.1 million, 20 million buyout, and August go to 16. What's your thoughts? Because we all know that everybody heard about Brom home guy, whatever, wants Mick Cronin, and he may be the only one. What is your thoughts on Mick Cronin?
I'm not feeling Nick. I'm not feeling Mick at all. I'm gonna tell you what. I mean, he still ain't. He ain't moving. He ain't one to move the needle for me. He ain't moving the needle, and then that 20 million, 16 million buyout. Keep him. Keep him. I'm not feeling spending that money on him for that.
What keeps you away from Mick?
I mean, he's still not as in. I mean, the record, like I said, that 69%, not bad at all. But he still ain't really, like I said, produced like you would think at UCLA. Now I think they about to reline conferences. UCLA about to move to a different conference.
Yeah,
So
they're
they was,
going to what they going to Big Ten?
yeah, I think it was like, isn't it big? Yeah. So they think that might be a factor where he could have some California connection out there, and I'm still no, he's still. I'm not sold on him. I'm not feeling where he's. I'm not his coaching style, as in winning and what he brings to the table. I'm not. It just doesn't click for me.
No, and now I feel
Right.
you. My thing is this: I love that he's a competitor. He's gonna go hard. He's gonna coach hard. But I wasn't too impressed, like with his talent level at Cincinnati. UCLA had some talent, and he brought some toughness, but it was still lacking something. He is a winner. I get that. I mean, he could be your plan C, D. You know what I'm saying? Like if you not striking out on this, I get it. Let's go get Mick. And UCLA people are like, what do you mean? Well, we're different. Yeah, y'all won 30,000 championships. I get it. But y'all still ain't got that love, that passion like Louisville fans do. It's totally different. Mick is be a solid pick, but I don't think he's the first 1, 2, or 3. I think he's like the number 4 type stuff.
Right.
I'm not sitting here. And then your buyouts too. Well, I mean, does UCLA thought somebody was gonna come and get him?
Right.
Like, dude, y'all could have gave him a buck buyout. I know. Damn, I mean, nobody's knocking at that door. The reason why they thinking that, hey, is because he's from the Queen City, right? So he's coached at Cincinnati, he coached at Louisville. I mean, did all that stuff, and he probably liked the area. That's where he's from,
Yeah.
and he rock and roll. But nah, bro. I mean, it's not a sexy hire, and it's not so much a sexy hire. It's so much like, when will we get tired of it? That piece.
Yeah. I mean, he's just gonna come in and be average to me. I wouldn't even bring no home run. I'm not taking him to the prom.
Nah, nobody is. Monique State will wait. Hey, 226, 99 losses, basically 70% win. On salary only 700,000 annually. It goes up for him. But I will say this: He was in that same dragnet that Rick Pitino, and he was on tape. Everybody get, I mean, and he's got a show clause. So if you want him, he's going, he ain't, yeah, you talking about walking the tightrope like Pink Panther. He's got to do that. And he's done turned around McNeese State. They got a 19-win turnaround, something like that. They balling, I get it. But dude's a slime ball. He's a slime ball. He was on tape. Talking like, okay, what we gonna do with this cash? give me everything. What you need? I need everything. I'm gonna need about $70,000-$80,000. I mean, he's on the tape. Like,
Yeah, so
Rick and them wasn't on tape. Dude was on tape talking like, oh man, okay, what you got? So what you think about Will Wade?
yeah, that was the one thing because they was already talking, the certain candidates that you gotta watch out for. It all depends how clean you want to bring it. Have a clean program. Let them come in when they bring the shoes to the door. That the shoes can't be dirty at all. So we ain't wiping no mud on the rug or nothing. Nah, bruh. I'm sorry. I mean, you have come up. I give you that. You will get somewhere eventually, but not the University of Louisville. I'm
Right,
not feeling it.
right. It'll be a couple of years, kind of like the Bruce Pearls thing, because he had a show clause and all that kind of stuff, right? So
Right.
after a couple of years, hey, but we all know what you was doing. You know what I'm saying? So we can't. Otherwise, you know what the Rick Pitino supporters would do with that? You don't want that. You don't want that. You don't want that. Next up, Shaka. Shaka. Marquette coach Shaka Smart. Overall, 343, 169, 67% of the wins, $3 million annually. My whole thing is this. Dude left Texas. Now, Louisville and Texas are different in basketball.
Right.
They're not on our level on basketball. I don't give a shit if you had Kevin Durant, Dr. J, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. It's still not. I'm sorry, it's not. It's not. But dude left to go home. And he's succeeding.
hmm
I think it's a pipe dream for a lot of people on this. But what's your thoughts on Shaka?
I would take Shaka,
You know
but
you will.
it,
It
the thing is,
over Kenny?
I will fight for Shaka, but since he's home, I just don't see him leaving. He's in Marquette. Started building something. He's there. He's looked comfortable. He's doing his thing. I mean, it's like it's like Jeff Brom coming back for football, and I don't see Jeff going, and I don't see Shaka moving at all. And the
Right.
only thing I'm seeing, if they made any type of attempt to let us interview Shaka or be like, hey, can we talk to Shaka? They're gonna go, hey, let's Shaka. We're gonna extend this contract for you, brother. How much you want? We don't need to make nothing. Just tell us how much you want. We'll extend your contract. And yeah, don't think about it going nowhere. What else you want? So I can see that.
The crazy thing is this. Only place he would go to would be Wisconsin because he's from Madison.
Yeah.
He's not gonna leave Marquette to go to Louisville. I don't think. I really don't think that. But I can see him going to Wisconsin because that's where he's from. He's from Madison. That's where Wisconsin is. So and Gar, he has his ups and downs.
Yeah.
Even though he's a winner, I think he's eyeing that. I think he wants to be that the Dundada. He wants that. I think he wants to be that head, in charge. And yeah, and I think that's what's going to be lure him away. I don't think Louisville will because you was at Texas with all the money and all the oil in the world.
Yeah.
Tank, tank, tank. Kansas State coach Jerome Tank Tank 43 and 23, 65% win, $3 million annually because he had a hell of a run. His buyout, $6 million. I don't think he got enough wins underneath his belt. Anyway, but yeah. Anyway, what's your thoughts on this, man?
I mean, you're probably right that not enough experience. We want some experience now. Now we want to think about that. Now we want to think about how long you've been coaching.
Go figure.
Yeah, but he's like he wants somebody that wants this job, wants to crawl to the job. But anyway, back to Tang. Tang, well,
Hold on.
it,
Let's go back to that real quick.
yeah, you heard it, yeah,
I heard it. No, I heard
yeah.
it, but
hmm
that's got to be a young buck or a middle of the road buck that's at a low level, but you're shooting for the stars. And we can come up to a
Right.
certain star, but not everybody's gonna crawl. But anyway, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Right.
That just got me.
It just reminded me what he said when I kind of actually watched the press conference today and not yesterday. This morning I watched it. So, and it's kind of funny once you think about it. But and well, we ain't gonna say another thing about Tang where I don't see him coming, but it's it's the fact though. Tang did go into Kansas State. I do remember bringing him up early in the season and talking about how he went in and changed that program around. He
Great
went
job,
from
Tang.
yeah. So you got to give him to that. He sat back. He One thing he did was sit back as an assistant coach for years and learn and
From other,
develop.
yeah.
Yeah. So now he got his thing. He's actually they was just playing. I don't know what the score was. I was just watching them earlier. But yeah, I mean it wouldn't be a bad thing, but we don't think. But some more experience. Put some more experience on your belt, Tank. You're raised up from Kansas State.
And the one thing that I looked at, him, I was saying, well, how old is he? He ain't number 57. Like
Yeah.
he's not like too old. Like he's got some years ahead of him. So just keep on grinding. But this year's gonna be crucial for him because you balled last year. If he flames out in that tournament, then you're just gonna be a mid coach.
Yeah.
I mean,
A
you're
lot
gonna
of
have to
people
do
probably waiting for
something.
that.
Yeah. Oh
Right.
yeah. Oh yeah. Oh
hmm
yeah. Without a doubt. And that's the thing. That is the big thing. Mr. Eric
Awesome.
Musselman. Overall, 221.93. He's got tons of CBA, G League, NBA experience. His pops, mastermind. 1.25 million annually. I mean, these endorsements that they got has to pay a lot because they ain't making nothing. 1 million buyout. Eric was a hot commodity until this year. He can recruit his butt off. He knows the NBA way. But sometimes you get a wrong batch. And he's got the wrong batch at Arkansas. He's not going to turn. I mean, right now, this is horrible. And I don't know. But what's your thoughts? I'm going to shut up. What's your thoughts?
I mean, the thing was, he did have some good years right there. He's took him to three straight tournaments at one point, including back-to-back Elite Eights. He did go to that was back in 21 and 22, do believe. He's Arkansas at one point they was high, then they went low. They raised back up because I can remember back in the day Arkansas used to shoot some lights out. They used to run
Come
with
on now. Come on now. You already
yeah, we
know.
gonna show our age right here, but they did their thing at one point. But now they back recovering. But it's been times when Muslim's been out there with Arkansas and they've just got dragged in the dirt in the
Yeah.
SEC.
And this is after, a couple of good years with
Yeah.
Arkansas. And it's like, okay, we're back. And then all of a sudden, like, oh, well, that's not good. Because he was treating it like free agency, like the
Right.
league, to me. And my thing is, after you built your brand up back to Arkansas standard, that you should have got. And he had some freshmen, but this class was not a lot of freshmen. It was a lot of transfer. And I'm thinking, though, you still got to get those freshmen because you was getting top 15, top 25 freshmen that was ballers. And I think he went away from that, and it hurts. And like you said, back in the day, you talking about 40 minutes of hell.
Yes, yes.
Nolan Richardson.
Mm-hmm.
Only thing that stopped him is because Rick Pitino was over at 40 minutes of hell also.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He had just as much as talent, and Nolan and them couldn't deal with that. Like, but when they had a little down thing, they got their championships, they rock and roll. But yeah, I mean, it was a young buck named Rick on the other side, and that kind of hurt. But Scotty Thurman and all them, come on, man.
Yep.
Come on, bro. Yeah. Williamson. Come on.
Carlos Williamson, yeah.
They was monsters, man. And that's a shame because today's youth don't even know about that squad. They don't know about UNLV.
Well, I was about to say that UNLV.
Anderson Hunt.
Yeah.
Everybody want to talk about Greg Anthony. Greg Anthony was good, but he would. I mean, Anderson Hunt was a lights out shooter. Larry Johnson,
Stacey Augmon.
Stacey Augmon, David Butler. They was monsters. They had 6 or 7 players, even though they had more, and they was punking you out. Man, when they came, I was at the game when they came to Freedom. I mean, everybody had UNLV shirt. Like everybody talks about Michigan. They talk about Michigan. Like, no. Way before Michigan. UNLV was the team that you loved or you hated. They was hip-hop before them. Y'all just had baggy shorts and things and all that. Man, UNLV would tear bark out of them. If they played at the same time level, because first of all, they would punk them out. Straight up. And it was different, bro. Fab Five, you couldn't do it against Christian and Leighton and all that, bro. Like, and all this kind of stuff. And I think it was Fisher. I think Fisher was not stern on them. But UNLV,
yeah.
back to back.
The shark.
Back to back.
Yeah.
They weren't playing. Like, that's totally different. So, Musselman, I ain't really feeling that either. Especially after this year, I'm not doing that because you're gonna go high and low. And one guy I left off here on purpose, and I'll get to that. Dusty May, Florida Atlantic University had a great run. You know what I'm saying? 125, 67, 65%, 1.25 mil. We all like to be in love with the next hot thing.
That's what it is.
Now, are you going to bring him back to this Final Four and all this kind of stuff? We're going to see. What's your thoughts on Dusty?
One thing, I would thought he would have had more of a higher. Okay, I don't even see no buyout. Matter of fact, he don't even get no buyout.
I think, it was hard to find some buyouts on some of them. Like, I don't know if a lot of people had some, because not everybody have them.
Yeah, it's true. Because I know he just got that extension they was talking about. So, it's hard. I was thinking, the extension would have had a high buyout just by the 10-year extension they had on them. But
you would think
right.
at least a 10 mil.
So, I think Dusty May's an interesting pick. I wouldn't put him out of the I wouldn't put him out quite yet. I think it's interesting. Have to look more into him because I've heard some, what things about him, what he could bring, and he's still he's not old.
No, he's not old at all.
Yeah, so he got some years under him.
Pretty much, almost everybody's like 50 range in their 50s.
Right.
I would say that, and there's some younger, but yeah,
because he was just in the final.
Four.
He took Florida Lane to the Final Four.
Yeah.
So That's big enough right there.
But can you do it again? Because
Right.
it's not a dominant team. Like people have felt this is not 5 6. NIL has opened the door for a lot of people,
Hmm.
and like Florida Atlanta ain't chucking out that money for everybody. So now it's coaching. Like
Yeah.
he can coach, but what you gonna do this year? Like what's going on? The whole thing to me is, can you coach? It's not a white or black thing. Can you coach? That was the missing piece. Can you coach? When I talk to you, when you come on the Mark and Will show, what's your philosophy? What's your defense and offensive philosophy? What's going on? No one could identify from the past coach. Hell, the players couldn't identify.
Couldn't.
That's the thing. To me,
And that tells you something. You at Florida Atlantic, and you in that. You go to NC tournament, NCAA tournament, and most of the time the tournament's about matchups.
right?
But you matching up against some guys. I can't think of who they played, but you're gonna match up against some better teams, bigger players, better players. Than you are Florida Atlantic. So it's gonna take some good coaching to coach your way through that game. And it tells you he's stern. He has to be some type of way stern these kids and get through to them for them to play some ball for him to get as far as he has.
Right.
Because if you're not stern, you can't be, lollygagging. You can't be the friend. You got to be that hard, stern coach that the player's going to listen to. But you can't coach all players the same. That's one thing. But you still got to get through to them. So I'm thinking he's probably might be a guy that can, but like you said, it's all about what have you done for me lately to any coach.
Can you even chance? Well, I'm not even gonna do that. Let's do this. Let's go. Let's go to the ringleader real quick.
No, I was agree.
Let's go
I
there
already knew.
before let's go here. And I know, like I said, I left. Oh boy, off. Anyway, let's go. Baylor coach Scott Drew, 464, 252, 65%. Won a national championship. 3.2 million and zero. Bam.
Zero.
Wow. You don't think nobody coming for him, right? He's so comfortable. He's good. He's an Indiana guy.
Right.
He's from Indiana. His daddy, I think it's Evansville. Like, dude, Homer Drew. Come on. And the thing about it is, dude is doing it with people you don't even know.
Mm-mm.
When you watch Baylor, you like, who? What? I don't know that guy.
Never heard
You
of him.
only knew Donovan Mitchell or whatever the Mitchell guy because we had one at Louisville. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, Quincy Miller and all them dudes we was recruiting and all that. But like, I am at the point I do not care. Can you coach? Because if somebody could have coached, he had about 15, 16 wins this year.
Right.
This year?
At least.
This year. What's your thoughts on Scott Drew, man?
Um, I just want to hop in the car right now and take a drive down it.
Do not kidnap anybody.
No, I'm going to help him pack. I'm about to help Scott Drew pack. Cause I'm like, Scott, come
Okay.
on, brother, come on. I want to
Okay.
pay. I want to pay your buyout. So it's just nothing. So, but I'm gonna help you pack, bro.
You trying to help out.
Yeah, I'm just trying to be there for you. Whatever you need, just come on. Might as well because we hearing things and go ahead and play. Go ahead and play in the tournament. I know you. I think that didn't they have a game today or
Today.
might be
Today.
tomorrow.
Today.
Yeah.
Today.
So I'm feeling it. at first I had to do a little research on it, and they said I know last year's recruiting class was at least number 23 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So Baylor, Louisville, you want to come in and make an instant impact.
Oh, you're
Let's
gonna
talk to
have
these.
to. You're gonna
Yeah,
have to.
and then I want to talk to these kids. Like, look what I can do. You can come right in and play. You can come right in and get some time, good time.
Why as I'm looking right now, and Cincinnati is playing Baylor, and Cincinnati's up 12-3.
Cincinnati's been balling.
Well,
Well,
if old boy loses tonight, he might be in the bag. He might be in the bag, baby. He might be in the bag.
this is that the plot? It might be a script already wrote.
Well, we'll take it. We'll take it. We're not down. Hold on, let me find the game. I'm not even like, I don't even care. And there it is. There it is. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get it. It's 12-6. Come on, Cincinnati. I never cheered for you guys for nothing. But I'm cheering you because if you lose this game this early, everything that the Louisville media or the podcasters put out, you know what Texas is saying.
Oh,
man,
man.
dude is tanking. Dude don't give a shit. He's leaving. All that, everything's going on. But the thing
Boots
about
are
it,
shaking. Boots are shaking.
the thing is this: if you're Louisville, he's from Indiana, so they don't get that. They only dude won a championship. He only getting $3.2 million. They ain't trying to pay him at Baylor.
Yeah.
They football school. Go get him before Indiana. What's saving Indiana is because they done turned it around a little bit. You know what I'm saying? They still gonna get knocked out. Go get him now. Not saying he's not gonna leave. Well, nah, you come to Louisville, you ain't leaving Indiana because you're still close to Indiana. I mean, only one to do that was Brom, and so it can't happen. I ain't gonna lie. But you go get him if you can. First of all, if you're trying to pay him what's been reported, $7 to $8 million. I don't know. I mean, your wife gonna be like, dude, for real. Ain't nothing doing. It's nothing to do here at Waco.
Waco.
Come get me, Louisville. She's probably they negotiate with her. It's the wife. Forget the husband. It's the wife. We got shopping malls, and you're so close to Nashville, Cincinnati, back to Indianapolis. If we ain't got shit, you can go anywhere you want. Anywhere. You appeal to her. Because this right here, Waco, dude, yeah, I might have to pass on that for real. And he won a championship. Go ahead.
No, she might be already looking at Realtor.com. She's already looking at houses. Got her realtor.
What you help her, bro? Help her. Help. You helping him to pack. Help
Right.
her realize that you got to go.
Hey, give him the connection. It's like, look, I got somebody for you to look at some houses.
Hook
I
up
got
to
a-
Dion Reese, my brother Dion Reese. He's got them houses. Let's go. Let's go. Let's rock and roll. So, I'm with you though, man. So let me ask you before we bail out tonight, what's the percentage on this, man? What you feeling? On
Ooh.
him alone.
On him alone. I'm
On
feeling
him
because
alone.
it's been a lot of talk as we've been seeing, and I'm giving about 85%.
Wow.
I'm
Who is
feeling
your connecting? Can we have a drink with them?
right because
Woo!
on, and I'm feeling it
Okay. I'm gonna
because
go.
at first,
Go ahead.
I mean, just saying at first I was like, come
No,
on,
I like
man.
it. I like it. As a Louisville fan, I love it for real. I'm gonna do it this way. I'm gonna say 45%. Not in the know. I don't have the I don't have sources like the Don. And that's okay. If hey, he want I would love for it to happen because let's get it. Let's get it. If you were making him the third highest paid coach, let's get it.
Right. Make something happen.
But before we go, I lied to you guys. I did. I'm sorry. I love you, but I lied to you. Now, fake or not fake, I'm gonna say this because reason I'm saying fake or not fake, a lot of people maneuvering different things, but this still is a great question or statement because a lot of people are like different
Hmm.
think different ways, right? So let's go this way. Susan Sweeney Crumb, and she may not did it, but so we're gonna wipe her ass off her. Welcome to the University of Louisville, Louisville Future. Welcome to Louisville, basically future head coach. You have about 9 months from your arrival to create a miracle before the fans turn on you and post every single day about how awful you are and clearly don't know anything about basketball. I wouldn't take this job. I wouldn't take this job with this fan base because trust me, U of L fans are experts. Now, all day it's been going back and forth if this is real or not. If this was her, I heard people that she deleted it, and I heard people say it's not real. I just heard all kinds of stuff. But my thing is this: the reason why I post this on a page because there's a lot of fans that believe this statement. Period. It ain't even about Susan Smith. Like I can cut that whole thing, the name off, right? Cut it off. I can cut it off. Forget her. I mean, most URL fans don't even know who that is. They understand that because of the Crumb last name, but they don't think nothing about her. They don't. They're not thinking about her. My thing is when you see this and read this, what is your thoughts? Because, like I said, take her out of the equation. There's
Right.
many of fans that believe this, and
Yeah.
that's the thing to me, man. What's your thought when you see a statement like this? And I'm gonna do everybody a favor. I'm gonna do everybody a favor. I'm gonna do everybody a favor. Before you say this is how we get down on the Mark and Will show like this. This is how we get down. This is technology at its finest. We taking our ass off her. So for the fans that you know that you work with this period that think this way, because there's plenty like this. What's
Hmm.
your thoughts, bro?
Wow, I'm reading so much today. I've tried to stay off, but it keeps pulling me back in. And reading what these fans have been saying, I've heard plenty today. Even people and I just don't understand it. It's like, what have y'all been watching these past 2 years? I mean, I hate because some people want to it. Let's be reasonable. I want to be straight real with you. Let's get a little comfortable right now.
Go
Let's
ahead.
get straight real.
Go
We
ahead.
going real, as in some people don't look at it because
Say it.
Kenny's black. Kenny's black, and black want to represent black. I understand that. We want to hold our own. I don't care if this man was purple, yellow, green, white, or whatever. The man was not producing a Louisville product. So you are putting this man more than the program. He's not bigger than the program. He's an alum. We all love Kenny from back in the day. Yes, we just went over this. We wanted the best for him, but he was not producing. Give this man some more time. How much time you think you need? How much? If you don't see it these 2 years and it's not getting any better, you go from 4 to 8. How many years is it going to take to get over 50%? This is not going to do. And you're going to talk about the Yum Center. The Yum Center's going to be empty if he keeps on.
Right.
They're not going to allow that.
Right.
And then at the end, I mean, does Josh Hurd want to jeopardize his job for keeping him even longer? I do not think so. And then y'all gotta think about these men and women that's putting their money into this. These boosters, the NIL money, that's coming from somewhere. And if they don't see this team producing, they taking it back. They holding that money. I've read where people's like, no, I'm not doing that. So I don't know what they've been looking at. I know you want to, support your own, as in give them some more time. But no, I don't care what color this man was. The time ain't it. The time we shouldn't. I mean, let's be honest. Shouldn't probably hired him in the first place. He,
We said it. We said it last night. A lot of this was forced hire. Chris Mack, that was already scripted. Jurors could not do it, so Vince Tyre. So it was like, hey, let's give Kenny a try, and it appeased the race, Black American. You know what I'm saying? And it did that. And my thing is this: I totally agree with what you just said. The whole thing is this: I don't care what color you are. It's about winning. Dude did not win. Dude had more talent this year than he had last year. And yes, he won 8, but they still looked a mess. If you're caught up on his color instead of the performance, then that's an issue with you. It's an issue with you. And then you doing race stuff. And it's not about the race. It's about, can you coach? And if Susan Sweeney said this, and I get it, like our brother T Rock said, defending her late husband's players. I get it. I understand it. But you don't go on Facebook to do that. You basically disown a university that your husband, before y'all was together, rocked and rolled, did what he had to do. And that's a disgrace. Because you know how many times they probably going to honor Denny Crum and his teams?
hmm
And you basically saying, don't go there, leave him alone. Well, that means don't you go, don't come back to celebrate. Please don't. Because clearly, if you said this, you don't love the university. Right? So when a coach says, it's not about me, it's about you. I told you before, I'm going to need everybody. No. This is your job. Like, that should let everybody know the dude didn't want the job. Dude did not have confidence in himself to have the job. That says that my brothers told me to take this job. Well, don't take it, because I have plenty of brothers. And if ESPN come call and said, I want Will on the show. If 93.9 come calling, I want Will on the show. If people say, hey, I want Will on the show, I will talk to my brothers. But at the end of the day, it's me who's making the decision. I'm not going to put it on Don D, Trav, Antoine, the May. I'm not going to put it on them. It's my decision. But you keep blaming other people. You are not an accountable person. But I'm going to say what? You made out. 12 wins, 14 mil, and your son got to play.
Mm.
But people believe this, not enough time. When you say not enough, okay, so 4, 8, 12, 16. That's in 4 years, he projected to win 16 games. I don't know about you guys, but I love math. I love numbers. That's not getting you into the championship. That's not getting you in the tournament to play for the championship. And you guys are sounding real lame. And you don't care about the program. You can't care about the program. And all you guys should be done. Yeah, we ain't got no time for all that shit. You're done. You're done. You're definitely done. And get this shit off the screen. Get this off the screen because it's crap. All this crap. So This is the thing. We gonna do what we do. We be passionate what we do. We rock what we do. And it is what it is. We got baseball coming up. We got basketball still going on. We do the polls and all that kind of stuff. It's a monster game. That's 6. Hey, who's going to Lex? Hit me.
Right.
Hit me. Let me know. The game's at 6 p.m. It's the two best players in the two of the best in the country. Stop it. Don,
I'm out of work at 2:30.
Well, I'll talk to you later. I ain't gonna say what I'm at. Anyway,
You might watch it.
yeah, whatever. Thought of the day, word of the day, what you got?
Right. I'm just saying what some people who we just got done talking about, but it just remind me of it. I want to be like believe in yourself. All that you have inside of you. And don't let nothing stop you from any obstacle that you got ahead of you.
Love it. Cool. I'm gonna go this way. Let me see. Let me go off the dome. Let's go this way. Never let people dictate your dreams. You know, if you want to be a doctor, if you want to be a lawyer, if you want to be a NBA player, a professional baseball player, if you want to go ahead and be a gymnast professionally, do what you do, but you got to do it well. At the end of the day, mom and dad should not say, are you studying to be this doctor? If you're studying to be this lawyer, are you practicing to be this gymnast? Are you practicing to be this NBA player? No. You put in work. You do what you have to do. Do not. If someone has to tell you, hey, the Don, you on the Mark and Will show. You part of the family. You ain't been on the show. I shouldn't have to tell you. No one should have to tell you, hey, do what you do, man. Get on the show, bro. No. If you love what you do, you do. If you want to be a dentist, you're going to do everything you need to do to be a dentist, right? If you want to be a nurse, you're going to do everything you want to do to be a nurse. Never tell people or have people question your drive. And if they have to put you on that drive, you ain't got to drive at all. That's how it is. God bless.
Word.
We out of here.
It's 8 p.m. Crease. Let's get it. Mark and Will, yeah. Mark and Will, yeah.
It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know.